A month's time has passed since Jev has touched Fortnite. Today the world experiences the return.
I mean, it's been more like 24, 25 days since then, but yeah. It's been around 30 days or so since I've played Fortnite, about a month. Give or take, it's a month, you know, don't be too specific about it. It's more like 24 days, really. I haven't played Fortnite in about a month, or at least uploaded Fortnite in around a month. This video isn't meant to be like some sort of negative thing directed at Fortnite or something. It's just that yesterday I had realized how long it had been since I had played Fortnite, and it's been a little bit, so I figured it would be entertaining for you guys to see my first few games back. Your skills can kind of rust up a little bit over that period of time without touching Fortnite for any period of time. I would have actually said not touching any battle royale, but Blackout was out just recently, so I definitely played some battle royales. But with the amount of variety and stuff that people were asking for, and I just started just pumping out variety for about a month straight now. Back here on some Fortnite. Obviously the content is just gonna be Fortnite only or anything like that. It's nothing like that, nothing huge changing or anything like that, just some Fortnite's back in here. I'm sure some people would definitely appreciate that. And for anybody that doesn't like Fortnite, you know, well, you're at least not gonna see me cover the imaginary volcano. I don't know. Use solos, I don't know. I mean, that's not even really my element, but this is gonna be really bad. So for those of you that are watching this video that have never watched me play Fortnite before, I'm a pretty average player, potentially even below average. Maybe some people would even consider me above average. I don't really know what the average is on this game. I don't know if the no skin is the average, if like these fake no skins are the average. I don't know. All I know is most people ain't as good as some of my teammates, just saying. And I've won, you know, a decent handful of times when I did play the game a whole bunch, at least in comparison to recently. Definitely was able to build up some confidence. I have absolutely no idea what's exactly updated or different in this whole month's time. I don't really know what has and hasn't been changed around on the map or anything like that. I think I'm just gonna go and try to land like somewhere where not too many people are gonna land. I'm not the type of dude that would just sit around and land tilted every single game. I tried that. It was actually a rage challenge. I failed that challenge miserably. A chug jug out of my first chest, okay. Oh, and this mouse is different from the one that I was used to using before oh no. Actually, it feels pretty good. In a time where I wasn't playing Fortnite, I was playing, you know, some FPSs and shit like that. Obviously, Blackout was in there. Been playing some Overwatch recently. I've been seeing the gameplay from all the other people that, I guess, what is it, the grapplers? I never really used the grappler before. I've seen a lot of gameplay of it and kind of understand how it works, but I've never used it. All right, we got a nerd up there. Here, oh wait, no, there's more than one person. Got about 500 mats to work with here. What are you doing all this fancy editing shit for? You don't need to do all that. Just shoot me. That literally got you killed. I don't know why everybody keeps trying to do this fancy editing. I mean, I get it. It looks nice, but sometimes you just gotta shoot me. I wasn't gonna bother trying to build up over that guy immediately. It feels so unnatural at the moment to sit there and try to build all this. Trying to go in the middle of all these build battles and shit is really what I was hoping wasn't going to happen. I was worried that it'd just be filled with a whole bunch of people that just, oh boy, what was that? Usually people wouldn't give me any of these chances. I don't know what's going on. Never been in any of these low gravity zone things before, and I got 3 medkits now. Could I carry 3 medkits before? I don't remember. Might have been able to. What the fuck? Someone sniped the guy that was up here. That guy was probably gonna kill me, but he just got sniped by somebody that I don't know where they are. Probably in the town, honestly. I don't have much of a shield to fight this. I have like no materials either. Oh boy, that's a really far way to go. I feel like I've somehow gotten so unlucky by not managing to pick up any of the people that have died around me. The 4 people that I fought so far, one of them getting sniped by somebody else. I still didn't find any materials for some reason. Oh, here's a low gravity zone thing with the rune. I think that's what people are calling it. Now, do I not take any fall damage, I'm assuming? While inside of the zone. I'm assuming if you fall outside of the zone, you're probably not invulnerable. Like, this doesn't seem like any fun at all to deal with, especially if this ends up being like a final zone or something. Now, I don't know why I'm running towards this guy, but there's a dude up and around this corner over here, and I'm gonna end up being directly behind him. Thought I was supposed to be directly behind him. I just saw him. This fucking game. I didn't think that would actually kill them. That guy had a shield. Apparently he doesn't exist. I think he died at the same time I did. I did enough damage to him to have him killed by the storm at the same time, so it pushed me over to this person. okay. It just feels weird. In that situation, I didn't really deal with anything I haven't before, except the whole, you know, seeing that the lake is like that and the anti-gravity things are all around, but luckily I didn't have to fight in any of them or something. I'm gonna go back to Soaring 50s because it's really strange because most people only want to take solos extremely seriously and they don't take any of the other modes like extremely seriously as far as like gameplays go and all that shit. People always want to see people winning solos all the time, then talk about how boring it is to watch or play or whatever, or talk about the whole state of playing solos and all this other shit. I made like a whole video on it talking about it because people would ask me like, oh, why are you always playing Soaring 50s? Is it because you're shit? And it's like, well, I mean, yeah, that's part of the reason, but it's also just a little bit more fun. There's more that goes on. There's more that happens. Otherwise, I mean, solos is just kind of, I haven't really attempted to actually build against anybody. I would build up a little bit for the start of fights, but I've kind of reverted back to the whole beginner, like super beginner mindset of like not building at all and just trying to trust my own shot. That's not how this game works. You gotta build. Oh, I got a grappler. Never used a grappler before. I don't really know what's gonna happen here, but I'm sure nothing could go bad with these. This looks like an impulse grenade. Did they just change the picture? Were these in the game before? There's so much low gravity shit and no fall damage shit that has been added to the game since I haven't played that it's crazy. The crazy thing thinking about it is it's only been a month and I'm completely behind on just not even knowing what the fuck half of this stuff is. I spent the majority of that time just playing other games, and there were times where, you know, I was definitely paying attention to streamers and stuff like that, and I've seen the item, but I didn't realize that I didn't actually ask what a lot of it was. I just kind of assumed that's what it does, and that's, yeah, I don't know. So what happens if I go into this zone and launch myself from here? Oh, shit! Fort of Fortress. What? Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay, I guess there's like a super porta-fort now? What the f— I haven't seen that before, I think. I thought maybe somebody had built around like a normal porta-fort or just took the time to make some pretty looking shit. Oh shit, I didn't know that was there. Didn't they buff the FAMAS, right? Is it better than the blue burst though? That's the question. Yeah, we kind of shit on those guys. That's this grappling thing is so ridiculous. I can definitely see the plays that people make with this grappler thing. I've seen it before, but I completely forgot it was in the game. Apparently I just don't pay attention. I don't know. Oh, last guy's over here. Got the last guy, okay. It actually had the rift thing too. I don't know, it feels weird to do all this. It's just really strange. Something feels different about it. You ever just take a break from something? Holy shit, I got so much XP. I mean, I guess if I have over 500% XP boost, that's crazy. All right, yeah, so rusty here and there, you know. Not building, definitely gotta work on that. It just feels so strange. Let me go into Playground real quick and try to do a couple of the things that I knew I could do before. Let's see if I can still do them. I'm happy that Playground is actually really stable. I still kind of have these fearful moments that like Playground won't let me launch or get into a game by myself or something, or it would crash. Something weird. I was just worried about that. Also not entirely used to the physics and like the dynamic of everything again. So they went and turned Loot Lake into this horrible thing you have to deal with just on the map that no one wants to be here. I'm sorry, no one does. It's a small little group of people that I'm sure that do love it. I've seen some people actually defend this place because I have gone on tirades about this area of the map for so long. Most of it's more or less really a joke about Loot Lake and how I just don't like it. I'm not really losing sleep that much. All I just know is if you've ever queued with me or ever got into a game with me at any point, we're not going here. But now they turned pretty much the most annoying place on the map in the world into a fun house to try to be somehow appealing in some way. I mean, if they're gonna do it anyway, this is the way to do it. It's either delete it or turn it into something else, because what it is or what it was before is just not fun to deal with. My DPI feels slightly lower than what I played on before or something. Yeah, my DPI definitely feels lower. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I changed my DPI since the last time I played or something, because I swear I could turn this faster. Everything just feels different, you know? Uh-oh. That might not work. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would actually recommend, if you do play Fortnite on a regular basis, and I know everybody has to be so extreme and be elitist about it, you either have to grind the shit out of it or quit it completely. Ignoring all that ridiculous shit, I would recommend probably not taking too long of a break from Fortnite, because the game changes quickly, things evolve quickly, and apparently building doesn't feel just like riding a bike anymore. Used to. Now it just kind of feels weird, and my movement feels slow, and my fingers feel unresponsive. It's really strange, just on this game specifically. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. And yeah, it's FaZe Jev, guys. Later.